Using real-life landmarks in Florida, we can see that Grand Theft Auto 6's map is going to expand way beyond Miami and Vice City. And as a Florida resident, I'd love to be your tour guide, show you guys around and exactly why Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be so much bigger than Grand Theft Auto 5. Miami setting, and this is actually a perfect setting for Miami. I live in Florida. This is the Miami coast. This is actually Brickell on the River condos. These are famous condos in Miami, and they're perfectly represented. I mean, even to the way that the balconies arch, it is absolutely a perfect representation of the Brickell condominiums. Some side notes that we won't want to talk about is the fact that there will be wildlife in the game, and this is confirmed by dolphins, porpoises over here, right? You also, I believe, see some sea turtles over here in the corner, which also indicate that there's probably I mean, why wouldn't there be swimming, right? But it will show that there's marine life. So above all, marine life. If I roll back the tape just slightly, you could see OOD, more likely than not Wynwood, a section of Miami that has a lot to do with art and revolves themselves around murals and takes pride in vibrant colors on their murals, which you can see there is nothing that is pretty much uncovered over here, which leans even more towards the fact that this is going to be the Wynwood section of Miami. There's speculation that these are going to be called the Grass Rivers. However, it will be the Everglades, showing that you will be able to go south of Miami. Although it does say that Dade County is technically involved in the Everglades and Miami is part of Dade County. This is going to show that, you know, you can venture beyond Vice City, which you weren't able to do in prior games involving Vice City. Undoubtedly Ocean Drive, which is another hotspot in Miami for tourists. As you can see that there's a hotel here, a boardwalk, lots of neon lights, lots of action. Now here's something that you may have missed. Over here you can see the attention to detail on the interior of these buildings. As we've said before inside of the leaks, a lot of these buildings are going to be accessible. This shot right here is actually more revealing than you could imagine, because this actually does show exactly how big GTA 6 could potentially be. Honda Rail Bridge. You can see that this is kind of looking like it could be representing the long bridge on the east coast going from Miami into the Florida Keys. Florida Keys are 132 miles away from the city limit of Miami. This means that we could be going hundreds of miles outside of Vice City and into different territories, which could mean that the Everglades could actually be a lot bigger than just being in Dade County. Over here is actually a real blimp that exists right next to the bridge. Like, everybody sees this when they're going on this bridge. It's just a known landmark and they represent it right here. And that actually is a true telling sign that this is going to be going to the Keys, which means that the city limits of Miami and Vice City are going to be extended at least 132 miles south. Uncharacteristic to Miami is having like this right here. This is like the Hollywood sign does not exist in Miami. However, it did exist in the movie Bad Boys. It was an opening shot and used as a prop, and this could be paying homage to the film Bad Boys, which Will Smith did own property on Star Island, which is a man-made island right outside of Miami, which I would really like to see. I didn't see it inside of the trailer. However, Star Island has to exist in Vice City if it exists in Miami. I'm guessing is Lucia. I could guess that this might be Lucia, and you can see right here that someone is filming her. This could be a cutscene or a part of a mission. Just wanted to point out that this is going to be like the Kelly County, and this is going to be the Vice City International Airport. There is an airport in the game. So over here, this is a representation of the Miami Museum of Art, by the way. Just letting you know, that's their representation of what the Miami Museum of Art is. That's how detailed the actual map that Rockstar collected is going to be when it comes to reflection to Miami. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. Let me know if I missed anything. As a Florida resident, I don't get everything, so let me know if I missed something in Leonida that could have possibly been expanded on.